everyone, and thank you for joining. Today I will show you how you can make this beautiful color change bag. We will need D-rings, we will need a magnetic knob, and we work with rope yarn 2 millimeters, 250 meter in length per ball, and this is what I have left. The idea for the bag is that we crochet such a long strip and roll it together afterwards so that we get the bag. Therefore, we will start with a long row of chain stitches. For me, it's 90 chain stitches. And if you would like to make a bigger bag, you just add further chain stitches here. This is how the row of 90 chain stitches looks like, and afterwards we will roll them together like this. And to go on, we now make an additional chain stitch and turn around by making a single crochet in the second stitch from the hook. And you go on with single crochet until the end of the row. When you reach the end of the row, you make a chain stitch again, turn around and go back with single crochet, but only use the one thread here, this one. And again, only this one thread. You go on like this and stop before you reach the tip. Now at the tip, we make 3 stitches in this loop here. Can be a little difficult to get under this loop, like you can see here, but it's possible. So number 1. Number 2. And number 3. And you can see this nice round edge here that we would like to have. And we go on with single crochet until the end of the row. Again, at the end of the row, we make a chain stitch, turn around, and single crochet all the way back to the tip. And always use only the one thread there. This one. Now we start the pattern. For the pattern, the loop in the very top, as well as the second loop from it, left and right, are relevant. So that means this one, the second to the right, the second to the left. Top one, second to the right, and second to the left. These two and the top one. So for me that means I have one single crochet to go, and now we make a single crochet in this loop, then a chain, and another single crochet in the same loop. Then we make a single crochet. Now we are in the top loop. There we again make single crochet, chain, and single crochet in the same loop. Then we make another single crochet, and in the next loop again single crochet, chain, and single crochet. And you always use only the one thread. And now you go on with single crochet. At the end of the row, we again make a chain, turn around, and go back all the way with single crochet. When we reach the pattern now, it will slightly change compared to the last row. And the easiest way to see where you have to make the chain stitch is to check if you're already on this line. So for me, I'm not quite there, so I make another single crochet, then I make a chain stitch and the next single crochet in the next loop and not in the same like we did in the previous row. Now we make single crochet until we reach the tip, and there again we make a chain. So the chain always has to be placed above the 3 edges. Chain and single crochet in the next one. And again go on with single crochet. Now check if you're already on the line. Chain and single crochet again. Then check your pattern. And for me, I notice that this wasn't quite right, so I open that again and make the chain 1 stitch earlier. So as you can see, it's always the easiest way to just check if you're on the line, make the chain and check the pattern again. So now it looks good. And afterwards go on with single crochet. At the end of this row, I now make the first color change. That means I just cut the white thread, pull it through, sew it in, and then start over like this with the black one. So I pull it through. Now I make a chain. And then I go on with single crochet again. So this is how it should look like now. And we will roll it together like this. And if you would like to make the same pattern, I made 4 white rows, 4 black rows, 1 white row, and this is the 4th black row I'm making here. And this is where I now start the side pattern. So I go on until I reach this little edge here, adjust the camera. So for me it's 2 single crochet to go. 1 and 2, and now I'm at the edge of the triangle. Make a chain and turn around. And now I just go on like the normal pattern, and I stopped after 11 rows. This is how your bag looks like now. It is important that if you stopped with an uneven row for the triangle, you have to stop at an uneven row at the sides as well. Because later on we will make one round of single crochet all around this part, and then you have the same pattern position for these rows. For example, if I would go on here, for the pattern I would use this loop, and same is for the side here. For the other side, I now start over again. So I cut the thread here of the current side, pull it through and sew it in. And then I again use this edge of the triangle to start the pattern. Which means I pull the thread through here. Then I make a chain. And go on with single crochet using only the one thread there. Again, I stopped after 11 rows, and this is how your bag should look like now. And as I said, we will make one row all around. So we cut the thread here. Again, a close-up on the rows where you should end. So you can see here that I ended with an uneven row on every side. Now cut the thread and pull it through and sew it in. To start the next row, I start again in the middle of the white part, and we have to crochet in the direction that I just showed, because we ended with an uneven row, and have to use the one thread placed to the top now to go on with the pattern at the sides. So again, pull the thread through, make a chain, and then we make single crochet through this top loop here. And then in between the top loops. So, little close up. Now it's focused. So you use these top loops and the loops between these top loops, these ones. And on the sides you make normal single crochet like we did before. Now you can see that the edges are nice and clean. And we have to sew in the thread we were just working with. Therefore, I zoom in first. This is how it looks like at the moment. Now you poke in below the first stitch that we made, pull the thread through, and then bring it back to the middle of the last stitch. Like this, and you will see that it blends in perfectly like a normal single crochet. So this is what I have left of my yarn at this stage. So I decided to make wide sides and started with 25 chain stitches. Make another one and turn around to make single crochet from the second loop on. So the pattern is now actually the same like for the main part. That means at the end of the row we make a chain stitch, turn around and go back all the way with single crochet using the one thread here. At the tip, we again make 3 stitches in this top loop here. And afterwards, go on with single crochet. At the end of the row, we again make a chain stitch, turn around, and go back with single crochet using only the 1 thread here. Then you go on like this. You make chain stitches here, single crochet here, double crochet in the tip, and single crochet all the way back. Make a chain there, turn around, go back with single crochet, double crochet, and single crochet. After these rows, the side should look like this. And to straighten the edge here, we make a chain, a single crochet in the current loop, and then go on with single crochet through these top loops here, like we did before. Yeah, might be a little difficult. And in between the loops, and so on. Afterwards, this is how this side should look like. We will now fix it to the back with slip stitches. That means we poke in through the top loop of the main part, right in this edge here. Take the thread and pull it through the black and white loop without grabbing it again. That means slip stitch. So poke in through the white, through the black, and pull the thread through all the loops. And again, through the white one, through the black one, pull it through, and through the loop on your hook. Little close up here. So this is where you always poke in. And another close-up. Poke in here and there. And pull it through. So this is how the sides look now, and I already fixed the D-rings here. The lower part of the knob you just poke through and then bend this nails, you might say, around. For the top part we can't just poke through, but we have to fix it invisibly. That means you just place short parts of the thread in the knob and then sew it on with these threads. That's it again. I hope you like your new bag. If you do, please give me a thumbs up for my tutorial and subscribe for my channel. If you have any question left, then just write a comment.